Brazil is a country of huge spaces and mysteries, with forests that breathe, rivers that disappear into the distance, and mountains that touch the sky. Here, time isn't measured in hours, but in cycles, and every landscape holds a story, a spirit, and a secret. Today, on Obscure World, we're going on a trip to 10 ecotourism spots, places where nature isn't just a background, but the main star. From the Amazon to the canyons of the south, from the Cerrado to the sea, we're going to rediscover the wild, sacred, and timeless Brazil. In the heart of Bahia, Chapada Diamantina is like a cathedral made of rock and water. Back in the 1800s, it was a place for miners and adventurers looking for diamonds. But the real treasure was hidden in its amazing nature. The Enchanted Well and the Blue Well are caves filled with water so clear that light shines all the way to the bottom, making it look incredibly blue, almost magical. There, silence seems to have a voice. The trails lead to famous waterfalls like Cachoeira da Fumaça, which drops 380 meters, disappearing into the mist before it even hits the ground. It's a place that seems to breathe, a perfect mix of Brazil's strength and beauty. In the golden Cerrado of Tocantins, Jalapão is like a living desert. The bright orange dunes mix with the green buriti palms and clear water pools where the water pressure keeps you from sinking. It's like nature's magic. Jalapão is where fire and water meet, where dry and fertile live together. The people there live peacefully with the Cerrado, keeping their buriti straw traditions and crafts alive. It's one of Brazil's most remote and pure places, where silence still has a home. In the north of the country, the Lençóis Maranhenses National Park looks like a geographic dream. During the rainy season, the white sand dunes turn into thousands of blue and green lagoons. From above, the landscape looks like a mosaic of liquid light. Each lagoon has its own name, color, and life, and then it disappears months later until the next rain cycle. The local people say that the lagoons are home to protective spirits, and that swimming in them is a way of spiritual rebirth. It's one of the few deserts in the world that fills with water, a living contradiction, and one of nature's greatest shows. In the middle of Brazil, Bonito lives up to its name. Rivers with water as clear as glass let you see lots of colorful fish and plants under the water. The Blue Lake Grotto, found in 1924, shows off an underground lake with deep blue colors. Bonito is a worldwide example of tourism that helps the environment. Every visitor needs permission, and local guides make sure things stay balanced. Here, people have learned to enjoy without causing harm. It's the kind of place where even the quiet seems clear. Out in the Atlantic, 339 miles from the coast, the Fernando de Noronha archipelago is a natural haven. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and home to some of the most diverse marine life on Earth. In Dolphin Bay, you can see dozens of them jumping out of the water at sunrise. The beaches, like Sancho Bay, are some of the most beautiful in the world. But beyond its beauty, there's something special here. A feeling of being alone. A direct connection with what's truly important. Noronha reminds us that nature doesn't belong to us. We belong to it. The Pantanal is the biggest wildlife haven in all of America. When the waters rise, the horizon turns into an endless water mirror. It's home to jaguars, tuyuyus, macaws, capybaras, and caimans, a natural show of perfect balance. Here, the water cycle sets the rhythm of life. River people and ranchers live alongside the wildlife, and ecotourism helps protect what hasn't been touched yet. At sunset, the sky blends with the land, and the sound of birds gives way to the golden silence of the setting sun. The Amazon rainforest is the green heart of our planet. It's huge, over 5 million square kilometers, and it's home to more different kinds of plants and animals than anywhere else in the world. But it's also like a living library. Every tree is a page, and every river tells a story. The meeting of the waters in Manaus is one of nature's most amazing sights. The dark water of the Rio Negro and the clear water of the Solimões River flow next to each other for miles, without mixing. In the rainforest, indigenous tribes keep ancient traditions alive, and the sound of birds singing mixes with sacred drums. The Amazon reminds us that the world is still much bigger than we can imagine. In Minas Gerais, the Serra da Canastra is a hidden gem. It's where the São Francisco River, also known as Old Chico, begins its journey across the country to the ocean. The national park protects springs, canyons, and the Casca d'Anta waterfall, which has a free fall of 186 meters. It's also home to the maned wolf, a symbol of Brazilian wildlife, and a starry sky that seems to go on forever. The local people live in harmony with the land, making handmade cheese and keeping old traditions alive. Canastra is like a poem in the shape of a mountain. Between Rio Grande do Sul and Santa Catarina, Aparados da Serra holds Brazil's most amazing canyons. The Itaimbezinho Canyon, with its tall walls and thick fog, looks like a scene from an old story about gods. It's a place where the wind sings through the rocks and silence echoes down the slopes. The high fields have native flowers, and you can find animals like pumas, deer, and eagles. On foggy days, it's like the world disappears, and only the sound of time remains. In the heart of Goiás's Cerrado, Chapada dos Veadeiros is like a natural doorway. Rock formations, over 1 billion years old, hold huge waterfalls like Santa Barbara and Curos. The crystals in the ground reflect the sunlight in silver colors, making a truly special show. It's a place people look for when they want to feel energized and get back in touch with themselves. Old stories say the stars look closer from there, and maybe they are. Chapada reminds us that nature is also a kind of spiritual feeling. Brazil is more than just a country. It's a whole continent of life. In every biome, in every river, in every mountain, there's a strong force, a spirit that keeps going. These places aren't just spots to visit. They're like guardians of time, inviting us to think and reminding us that being beautiful is mostly about taking care of things. This is the obscure world, where nature keeps telling the oldest stories on Earth.